Hello and welcome to Synxi, ManyWorlds' unique adaptive discovery app for Yammer. Synxi helps you and your colleagues get the most out of Yammer by delivering the knowledge and expertise that is most relevant to you right when you need it. Synxi is the product of ManyWorlds' extensive machine learning-based research and development, enabling our patented Synxi apps to continuously learn from their experiences with you and adapt and personalize accordingly. Because Synxi uses machine learning techniques, if you're the first person in your company, it may take a day or two for Synxi to learn enough to start delivering recommendations to you. You'll receive a notification when Synxi is ready to use. Subsequent colleagues in your company will be able to start receiving recommendations immediately. When you first visit Synxi, you'll see the most relevant and recommended posts laid out on the screen for you. If you're using another device, such as a mobile experience or a tablet, you'll see that the responsive design of Synxi allows for an attractive experience regardless of the size of the screen that you happen to be working with. Let's take a look at some of the recommended items. You'll notice for all of the recommended items you can always click through onto More. More takes you through directly to the Yammer site. It'll go to that post so you're able to reply or like. You'll notice that some of the posts have Discover Knowledge or Discover Expertise on them. When you click on Discover Knowledge, Synxi provides additional recommendations of content that is contextually relevant to this particular post. So if I wanted to go off and discover knowledge around this post, for example, I could click through and then I'll see contextually relevant recommendations that are specific for that post. Discover Expertise works the same way, except that colleagues are recommended, who are inferred to have particularly relevant expertise to that particular post. We'll look in detail at expertise and how it's displayed in just a moment. Let's look at some of the tools that are available to you in the toolbar. At the top here you'll notice the light bulb icon. The light bulb icon is used to receive new Yammer content that is personalized just for you, and you can request new recommended content at any time. As you browse around and you ask Synxi for more recommendations, either through accessing the light bulb or by clicking on Discover Knowledge on a recommended post, you can review what you've already received by using the Previous and Next controls. Additionally, if you want to get rid of your history for this session, you can do that by clicking on the Clear icon. If you clear the history, you'll have to go ahead and click on the light bulb to get new recommendations again. You can also tune your knowledge discovery through the tuning control. Synxi will always personalize your recommendations, but the tuning control allows you to tell Synxi where to place particular emphasis. For example, if you want an emphasis on very recent content, then you can put the recency control on a higher setting. On the other hand, if you place more emphasis on posts that are getting more attention by others by increasing the popularity setting. And finally, My Interest setting affects how strongly Synxi applies its inferences of your particular interests. You can adjust these settings at any time, and they'll apply the next time that you ask Synxi for more recommended content, for example by clicking on the light bulb. Now let's take a look at the other type of Synxi discovery, Expertise Discovery, which recommends relevant colleagues and/or their expertise levels. You can receive colleague recommendations either in the context of a particular item of content as we saw before, or you can provide your own context by clicking on the Expertise Discovery icon, which then provides this little selection box. The selection box allows you to describe which Yammer network you'd like recommendations from, and then an associated Yammer group or topic or user. If you select a group or a topic, Synxi will deliver recommended colleagues who have inferred to have particular relevant expertise onto that group or topic. If, on the other hand, you select a user, Synxi will display the inferred relative expertise of that top subjects for that user. So let's go through a couple of examples. Here I'm going to select a specific person from one of our networks so that I can see their expertise profile. So here I can see the different top expertise ratings for this particular individual. If I wanted to click through and look at a specific group, for example this tagging and SharePoint group, I can go ahead and look at that, and then I'll get this view in terms of understanding who's the top expert in that group. When you close the expertise view, you simply go back to where you left off in the knowledge view. Finally, let's go off and visit the Network Selector. The Network Selector allows you the ability to select the different Yammer networks that serve as a source of recommendations for your Synxi. The default is your home network, but you can also, or alternatively, source recommendations from any of your external networks. You can select or deselect networks, or as in the case of the tuner, from any of your external networks. The current selections apply to the next time that you request additional recommendations from Synxi by clicking on the light bulb. Notice also that if you have SharePoint in your environment, with our Synxi app and connector for SharePoint, you can even select SharePoint as a source of recommended content, which is a very convenient way to stay on top of the most personally relevant SharePoint content available to you. That concludes our little tour of Synxi. We hope that you've enjoyed it. Please enjoy the new world of IT that Synxi delivers, a world in which Synxi continuously learns from you and your colleagues and uses that learning to help you keep you most productive.